What types of music do you listen to?
Well, you see, Tori, I like listening to country music, but there's also rock too. I mean, I'm a very diverse listener when it comes to music, so.
So, who are your favorite artists?
Well, you see, when it comes to country, I like Tim McGraw, Brad Paisley. I mean, I even dig Carrie Underwood, their music, so when it comes to rock, I'm just all around. I listen to oldies rock too, so there you go.
So, what are some of your favorite childhood books that you remember?
Oh, well, I remember reading The Boxcar Children in fourth grade, the whole series. That was quite interesting, and then also there was the Magic Treehouse series, and those are books I enjoyed, so.
What about when you were really little? Do you remember any of those
When I was
books?
really little, I mean, we had Clifford the Big Red Dog, so,
That's a favorite.
yeah.
What about some books that you have read recently or that you think that are popular during your high school years?
Well, books I've read recently have probably been more personal biographies. One of them being Lance Armstrong, It's Not About the Bike, and you know, recently he admitted to doping, so I didn't mention that in the book at all. And also there was Tony Dungy's book. I can't remember what that was called, but it's very inspirational.
What are some of your favorite shows over your high school years that you've enjoyed? TV shows?
Well, being from the country, I love watching like CMT and Great American Country. So, have you ever heard of the show Duck Dynasty? It's about
Yes.
these rednecks. It's a great show, I mean.
Are any of the shows you feel are popular amongst all of your friends as well?
Well, yeah, I mean, with me living in the country and I have a lot of neighbors who are my friends also, we from the country, we just love we love watching these shows together on like Friday, Saturday nights, so.
So, I heard you use the word dope. Do you have any other slang words that are consistently used?
Oh, you know, YOLO, of course. I mean, you only live once. Yellow swag, all sorts of stuff like that, so.
What would you say are some other popular trends in terms of clothing for guys or women that you've noticed?
Well, for me, I always just wear a nice t-shirt, whether it's from American Eagle or Hollister. With guys too, I mean, plaid's getting in lately, so I see a lot of people wearing that.
Any girls' trends that you can think of or not?
Yeah, they like wearing scarves, so.
Okay. So, what are some things that you enjoy doing with your friends in the country?
Well, we like to ride ATV. I mean, we also go on a lot of trips, whether it be the Black Hills or the sand dunes, so it's awesome being out there. I mean, you get some fresh air. I mean, you go up some ramps and all sorts of stuff like that.
If you had a chance to eat any food today, what would you have?
Well, I'm really craving Chinese food if you ask me, so maybe I'll go out there tonight.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So, what do you think high schoolers struggle with in terms of drugs, alcohol addictions?
Well, if you ask me, the thing is if they see their friends doing it, they almost want to give in the peer pressure. So, which is a sad thing. I mean, yeah, it's just...
Yeah, so would you
something I
say
wanna
that
do
that
with.
is something that's that occurs at our school that you have seen consistently, or just some groups, or what would you say?
With our school at MOC, I mean, I like this school and I don't see it probably near as often, but I do have friends at other schools where I've happened to notice this, so.
Okay. And switching over to the workplace, how do you feel about relationships at the workplace?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I am a high school janitor at MOC, and I am proud of that. I mean, working with my good man, Travis Klein, he is the bomb. And all the employees there treat me fairly, so I enjoy what I do.
That's good. So, along with working, what do you
Yes.
see in your financial future?
Well, I already planned where I'm going to college. I'm going to Western Iowa Tech to become a mechanic there, so working on cars and anything basically with a small engine, so I think I'll be set pretty good.
Okay, and last question. Do you think gender roles have changed over the last couple years?
Well, Tori, I mean, if you ask me, well, girls, they seem to be more, almost getting more dominant lately, and like the roles are getting equal. I mean, back in the day, you had these guys, they could basically become anything they wanted to. Then you had girls that were kind of limited in what they could do. Well, now, as the years have gone by, I've noticed that this unbalance is starting to become more equal.
And would you say that that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I believe that is a good thing. I mean, yeah, it's a good.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.